Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wednesday's Market Outlook here at Top Gun Options. Man, what an awesome day this was with the Fed meeting, the Fed announcement, the press conference. Look at this. Look at Amazon today. Men lie, numbers don't. So let's go take a look at here's everything I did with Amazon and Tesla today. But take a look this morning. By 5 Jan, 3,600 calls for Amazon at 34.05. What time did I do that? At 10:36. In the morning. Let's go take a look at the chart today at 10:36 this morning. Where's 10:36? Right here, right around the low of the day for Amazon. And then what happened? Stock went up about $100 from there. Those calls for the folks who were on the live trade brief, they closed at $17,600. Absolutely crushed it. What a massive turnaround. We called it, folks. We more or less said this is what was going to happen. We said if Jerome doesn't shock, which he most likely won't, we're going to see a massive rally. Look at that. Boom. We will see a relief rally and get back on the horse to gallop into a Santa Claus rally. So we had an absolute blast trading today over here in the Max Afterburner group and also over here in the Hunters. Just absolutely shooting like shooting fish in a barrel. Everybody did pretty good. Dennis over here, $3,100 profit. He did some SPX calls. I think I did about $4,000 on some calls. Take a look at how Chuck did. Where's Chuck? Chuck, it's up here. So Chuck got out at 50 times 6 contracts. Nice 10 grand. Thank you, Wiz. So this is our Max Afterburner. Self-directed investment squadron. Man, we were having an absolute blast in here. I traded, look at this. Made $4,000 in Amazon in 4 minutes. Took a couple shots with Tesla today. What a great day, man. What an absolute great day. And we more or less predicted this was going to happen. I said, hey, there's a 70% probability Jerome just says what he did. I mean, look at that bounce, folks. So implosion, when he said, I'm going to taper faster and potentially raise interest rates faster, implosion, bounce. What do you think he was going to do today? Get even worse? I mean, yeah, I put that at 10%. In our briefs this week, I said there's a 10% probability that he comes off the rafters and goes even harder than he did a week and a half ago. That's why I gave it a 10% probability. I gave it a 10% probability that, he comes in and goes super dove like I didn't mean to say any of this last week, which that's why I gave it a 10% probability. It wasn't going to happen. The 80-ish% probability was that he was going to just kind of maintain an even strength. I was absolutely stunned. I mean, we gave running commentary this whole afternoon in our investment clubs about what was going on. But he actually brought up the markets. I mean, he absolutely brought up the markets like, well, we really don't want to freak anybody out because, of equity markets. Now, that's great for this. That's great for my portfolio. That's great for all sorts of stuff. It's not his job, right? Net for the day, I was up $9,600. But folks, that's not his job. His job is not to look at the stock market, folks. His job is, full employment and controlling inflation. But the fact that the guy actually admitted today, like, well, we're not going to do anything too crazy because the market will go down. It's just, I mean, folks, that literally is the Pope coming out and telling Catholics hell doesn't exist. It's incredibly irresponsible. It's dangerous. But, hey, man, trade the market you have, not the one you want. So the Santa Claus rally is back on. And I think we're going to see a strong rally the rest of the month into January as Q4 earnings come out. And then I think February is going to be an absolute shit show. Implosion, and sophomore year of Biden's presidency is going to be a nightmare. They're going to be done tapering in March-ish, and I think we get an interest rate increase in June. So it was, so here you go. Fed officials project 3 interest rate increases in 2022 and accelerate the stimulus wind down. It was interesting to see him kind of thread the needle between, hey, can you get, if it gets bad enough, are you guys going to be tapering and crank up interest rates? And he kind of danced around that issue. But net, man, what an interesting day trading the Fed. One of the other reasons I bought calls when Amazon imploded. Let's take a look at the open for Amazon because it just slid. Let me open it. So here's the opening bell here, and it imploded. And right around here. That's right around here is where I bought those calls. It was on the outage. I'm like, okay, Amazon's not down around the world. It's having a little AWS hiccup. That's a great opportunity to buy. bottomed out here, and then there's Jerome talking, and then it was off to the races. I mean, it's just rip your face off rally. And as we've covered with Amazon repeatedly, since it's a huge part of my portfolio, we predicted this was going to happen. Look, explosion, Amazon, implosion, explosion, implosion, explosion, implosion, explosion, implosion, explosion, implosion. Keep imploding? Well, it could have. I mean, Jerome could have come out and just put coal in our stocking for Christmas and we could have imploded. Nope, it's an explode. I think we're going to see maybe around Christmas 3,700 or better with a strong Christmas rally into earnings. As I briefed repeatedly, Amazon's sales are trimmed appropriately for this supply chain crisis and the inflation issue and everything like that. Just some incredibly bullish news in the past couple weeks for Amazon that is starting to get factored in, taking over UPS, FedEx, working with Facebook or Meta, and taking on the chips, NVIDIA's and Intel's, and Goldman Sachs using them on the Wall Street. I mean, it literally is a Death Star, folks. So if you want a nice Christmas present, I'd buy some Amazon calls here. We might chop in the Friday to find some support at the 50-day moving average. I mean, look at the way it moves through these averages. I mean, it literally moves through these averages with airspeed. It rarely consolidates, right? It doesn't spend not much time chopping around the 50. If anything, we might consolidate tomorrow, and then I see a rip your face off rally. All of these trades that I'm talking about are placed in our investment clubs. This is the hunters, or this is the control panel of the hunters. This is what I see. It looks different on our member page, obviously, but I see how many users in here, how many chatting and everything like that. All of these trades are posted in here. My intelligence is posted in here. It's only $497 a month, folks. $497 a month. Had to go. Here's the website right here: topgunoptions.com/hunters. SDIS-monthly. Okay. SDIS stands for Self-Directed Investment Squadron. That's what this is. It's a group of folks and we all trade together. This over here is the Max Afterburner lifetime membership. This is a lifetime membership over at Top Gun Options. We now have 142 members in here. I think we had 138 or something like that. We got 5 new members. One more. I have 2 more to add in here once they fill out their membership paperwork, and they'll be good to go. So, but we're done. If you didn't email me or you're not in the process of getting your stuff done to be a lifetime member, we're done for this quarter. And then we'll open up lifetime memberships. I think we'll do like maybe 5 a quarter because folks, this is better than any hedge fund I've seen. I've been doing this for 31 years, man. Right? I laugh at people like, oh, well, you're not a professional trader. Well, most professional traders I've known in my career don't trade their money. They trade somebody else's money. And nobody cares more about your money than you. And guess what, man? All these people in here, these 142 people care. And we red team, we rip each other apart, we make each other better. And this is just a great squadron to be in. So if you're interested in a lifetime or this Max Afterburner club, maybe reach out to me next quarter. And I think this started years ago at like, 10 grand or something like that. It's up to 20. So it goes up about $2,500 a year, man. Let's go, Brandon. So you want to get on board sooner rather than later. But start right now in the hunters, which is what a lot of people do for only $497 a month, and then they fleet up into the lifetime. So topgunoptions.com/hunters-SDIS-monthly, or you can email support@topgunoptions.com if you need that link sent to you, but it's pretty easy to remember. Good stuff, man. Santa Claus rally is alive. Jerome Powell did what people expected him to do. Most of our members, I took a poll this morning in our solo Amazon brief, in our weekly options brief this morning, and about 70% said he doesn't shock and the market grinds higher, and that's exactly what we got. So we got a pretty damn smart group of members here. All right, I got to get going. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless. Namaste.